Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to Eagle TV. Concordia Eagles women's basketball action coming your way. Your Concordia Eagles hosting the Chaminade Silver Swords here on senior night. That's right, it's senior night here in the C Arena for the men's and women's basketball teams. As here's Kennedy Fulcher working in the paint, grabbing the first 2 points of this ball game for your Eagles. Senior night, and it's a whiteout tonight in the CU Arena. Both men's and women's teams will be rocking the white jerseys. As rebound here by Fulcher. Chaminade no good on their first offensive possession. Student section encouraged to wear white as well. Big raffle prizes here tonight, so if you're still sitting around at home, want to still make it out to the games tonight, make sure to do that. A lot of fun stuff coming your way here in Irvine. Here's Fulcher again for the Eagles. She's going to take this one all the way, but is going to get called for the travel. So a minute into this one, Eagles with the 2-0 advantage. Looking for a win tonight, which would clinch for the second straight year a berth in the Pac West Conference Tournament. Chaminade looking to play spoiler here as there's Diamond Carter draining a three to give the Silver Swords the lead. Vanderklut lays this one off for Jasmine Rochelle. She'll run the show for the Eagles offense. Free off now, Fulcher. Looking for Vanderklut down low in the paint, going up and grabbing 2 points. Eagles up 4-3. Eagles battling for the 6th and final spot in the Pac West Conference Tournament. Their competition is the Argonauts of Notre Dame de Namur University. Eagles just need a win either tonight or next Saturday against Point Loma, or a Notre Dame loss to clinch that final tournament berth. Traveling call against the Silver Swords here. Eagles basketball. Eagles with the usual starting five tonight: Katie Timmerman, Riley Freoff, Kennedy Fulcher, Jasmine Rochelle, and Michaela Vanderklut on the floor to open up this one. For the Silver Swords, it's Callie Benavente, Hunter Lifty, Sephora Yayush, Diamond Carter, and Destiny Castro to open up the ball game. Kennedy Fulcher opening up this ball game with 2 more points of her own. She has 4 on the night, and the Eagles lead 6-3. Three-point attempt again from Carter. That one no good. Battle for the rebound, and the whistle blows. Call is out of bounds. Eagles basketball. Chaminade pressing. Fulcher, long ball up to Rochelle to break it. Lays it off for Freoff, going in. Can't get the layup to fall. And then Rochelle called for a foul. Reaching in for the ball there. Made contact with the Silver Sword. Talking about who that call was on. Ref called number 23 initially. There is no 23 on the Concordia Eagles. She then calls it on Michaela Vanderklut. It's pretty clear from everyone down here, though, that Rochelle was the culprit on the foul. But it does sound like they're sticking with Vanderklut taking the foul. We'll find out more about that. Here's Diamond Carter, called for a foul for Chaminade. Eagles inbound. Timmerman pressured. Sends it back to Fulcher. Clock's ticking. Eagles get it over. Here's Vanderklut. Double teamed. Lays it off to Timmerman. Timmerman has some space, gonna pull up for 3, and Katie Timmerman is gonna drain the long ball. Eagles up 9-3 here early in the first quarter. Fun storyline to watch tonight. Leading scorer on the Eagles, Michaela Vanderklut, 5th in the conference in points per game. Leading scorer for the Silver Swords is Destiny Castro. She's 3rd in the conference in points per game. 2 of the conference's premier offensive players on display here in the CU Arena. Here's Yayus with some time on the ball. Lays this one off for Castro, taking a shot at the shot clock buzzer. No good. Eagles basketball. Timmerman, right wing, turns back, lays it for Vanderklut. Trying to get some space. Guarded well there by Lifty. She has free off up top. Timmerman again, same spot, looking for 3. That one too heavy. Silver Swords trying to break. Here's Castro in the corner. Trying to drive baseline. Rochelle trying to deny her. Gets through. And out of bounds is the call. Destiny Castro took a step over that green line. The turnover gives the ball right back to Concordia. Subs coming in for the Silver Swords now. Number 4, Michaela Dean on the court. Number 11, Jordan Zader as well. Long ball up to Rochelle. Spins. And Jasmine Rochelle with a pretty 2 points. Eagles up 11-3. What a move from the freshman guard. Here's Dean. Now Carter. Carter driving in, looking to float 2 in. That one off target. Battle for the rebound here. Vanderklut and Dean. Still no possession. Eagles finally come away with it. And now whistle blows, I believe, a foul called against Chaminade. Indeed, number 23, Hunter Lifty. We're back here on Eagle TV. Vanderklut inbounds to Timmerman. Eagles trying to break the pressure. Chaminade stopping that pass. Scramble for possession now at half court. Silver Swords come away with it. Here's Dean running the point for Chaminade. Lays this one off for Jordan Zader. And the Silver Swords will try to go to work. 18 on the shot clock. Zader driving, kicks it back to Lifty, who takes a 3 and sinks it. Hunter Lifty. This is an 11-6 ball game. Eagles looking to respond. Fulcher driving, sends it down low for Freeoff. Just can't handle the pass. The turnover gives the ball back to the Chaminade Silver Swords. Jordan Zader on the ball, screen by Dean. Zader with some space, trying to take on Fulcher. Nothing there for her, kicks it back out. Up top to Destiny Castro now. Castro calling for a screen, dribbling in, lays this one off for Dean. Traveling call, Eagles basketball. 4th turnover of the night for the Chaminade Silver Swords. Eagles looking to capitalize. Timmerman to Fulcher. Lots of pressure from Chaminade there, trying to disrupt the Eagles' rhythm. Grace Smith on the ball, almost losing out. Didn't know the defender was tracking back on her. She keeps possession, though, and the Eagles have 13 on the shot clock. Freeoff can't get the pass through, but rebounds right back to her. Now Fulcher. Freeoff trying to run through. Fulcher now going to take it herself. Going up for 2. Kennedy Fulcher, 6 points on the night now. She gives the Eagles a 7-point lead. 13-6 is the score here in quarter number 1, and that's going to force a Chaminade timeout. 30-second timeout for the Silver Swords, so we'll stay with you here on Eagle TV and give a quick shout-out to Asian Box in Irvine, a proud sponsor of Concordia University Athletics. After the game, you can drive right around the corner to Asian Box on Campus Drive and experience a 100% gluten-free menu. A big thank you to Sherry and all the folks over at Asian Box in Irvine for supporting CUI Athletics. Play resumes here. Callie Benavente back in the game for the Silver Swords. Here's Destiny Castro driving. Vanderklut guarding. Up top, Benavente. Dribbling in on Rochelle, kicks it back to Castro. Castro and Vanderklut going at it, and the foul called against Michaela Vanderklut, her first of the ballgame. Check that, foul was on Riley Freoff. It'll send Destiny Castro to the line. Check that, they are correcting the call now. It is Michaela Vanderklut called. Castro sank the first shot. Has one more. This one is good as well. So 13-8 the score here in the CU Arena. Rochelle gets it over. Traveling called here at half court against Timmerman. Eagles turn the ball over. Chaminade in possession. Both teams struggling with turnovers early in this game. 4 for each team in the first quarter here, and we've still got 2.5 minutes to play. Here's Jordan Zader. Lays this one off to Benavente at the elbow. Nowhere to go, sends it back to Castro. 12 on the shot clock for the Silver Swords. Destiny Castro's going to pull up for 2. Can't get it to sink. Wade Sanchez into the game now for the Eagles. Grabs the rebound. More pressure from the Silver Swords. Eagles break out of it. Smith up to Rochelle, over to Timmerman. Driving in, Katie Timmerman can't get that one to fall. Chaminade with the rebound. Lifty cutting in, out to Castro. Thought about 3, guarded by Smith. She opts to dribble. Still cutting in now. No good on the layup from Destiny Castro. Good footwork there by Grace Smith, keeping her off balance. Eagles back in possession. Rochelle, Freoff up top now. Looking for a pass, has Timmerman near the corner. Timmerman going back up top, now cutting in, trying to get it back to Freoff. Picked her pocket, did Destiny Castro. Now Silver Swords charging in. Lifty can't get that layup to fall. Turnover. Eagles now on the break. Rochelle going to take it all the way. Jasmine Rochelle, 2 points. Eagles up 15-8. We've got 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. Destiny Castro thought about driving in, now slows things down for Chaminade. Zader kicks it back out. 3-point ball from Lifty. She drains the long-range effort and cuts the Eagles' lead to 4. Press again. Eagles break it. Here's Rochelle. Driving all the way again. Jasmine Rochelle. 2 more points for the freshman. 17-11, the Eagles lead. Fast-paced action here in the CU Arena in quarter number 1. Here's Zader driving all the way, tapped out of her hands off an Eagle. That one is out of bounds. Diamond Carter checks back in for the Silver Swords. Kennedy Fulcher, Jasmine Rochelle, both with 6 points to lead the Eagles thus far. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Carter in the corner. Dribbles in for a long 2. She'll drain it. 17-13 is our score. Eagles trying to break out of the press. Smith gets it up to Wade Sanchez. Timmerman, Rochelle. Good ball movement here by the Eagles. 10 on the clock here in the first. Rochelle driving, goes up, sinks it, and the foul. Jasmine Rochelle has 8 on the night, and she'll get a free throw here. Diamond Carter was the culprit on that foul. She has 2 on the night. There's 6.7 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Jasmine Rochelle's free throw is good, so the Eagles lead at 20-13. Chaminade trying to make something out of these last 6 seconds and change. That one tapped out of bounds off of an Eagle. 1.3 seconds on the clock now. Chaminade going to go to the inbound play trick book here, trying to get something off this second of play remaining. Inbounded, and no shot. Good defense by the Eagles there. Timmerman and Free. We're back live here on Eagle TV, quarter number 2. Concordia women's basketball taking on the Chaminade Silver Swords, and the Silver Swords open up this second frame with possession. Here's Hunter Lifty pulling up for three. She drains it. That's her third of the night. She's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cuts the Eagles' lead back down to 4. It's 20-16. Wade Sanchez trying to dribble through some pressure at half court. She's fouled. It's number 23, Lifty, who made that shot. The culprit on that foul. She has 2 on the night. First of the quarter for Chaminade. Smith inbounds to Timmerman. It's Katie Timmerman, Grace Smith, Francesca Wade Sanchez, Jasmine Rochelle, and Kennedy Fulcher on the floor right now for the Eagles. Wade Sanchez is trying to drive in. Ball's battled away from her. Chaminade on the break. Here's Castro. Castro down low to Carter. Pulling up for a long 2, and Diamond Carter drains another long 2 ball. It's a 2-point ball game here in Irvine. Fulcher back to Timmerman. Eagles trying to get it over half court here. Pressure from Chaminade has been consistent all night. Eagles have been able to get through it pretty well thus far, but that time, errant pass gives possession back to Chaminade. Kayla Vanderklut checks back into the game in place of Smith. We've got just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Castro. Driving in, Destiny Castro looking for 2. Fulcher defending. Layup no good. Eagles get the rebound. Here's Rochelle on the other end. Rochelle cutting in now, back out to Fulcher. Eagles slow it down. Timmerman looking for options, gets it down low to Fulcher. No, that one's tapped away. Steal by the Silver Swords. Castro driving. Lays it down low for Carter, going up for 2. No good. Wade Sanchez battling for the rebound. And last out of bounds off of her. Chaminade will retain possession. Castro inbounding, gets it to Carter. Up top now to Zader. Castro pulling up for a long 3, no good on that one. Vanderklut on the rebound, trying to push things here for the Eagles. Gets it over to Rochelle, down low. Rochelle going up and grabs 2 points. She has 11 on the night. Great pass from Castro there down low to Ariana Blow. She's fouled on her shot. Blow will head to the free throw line as number 21, Francesca Wade Sanchez, is called for the foul. First look from Blow is no good. Subs will come in now. Riley Freehoff in for Wade Sanchez. A couple newcomers here for Chaminade. Sephora Yayus back onto the court. As Blow drains the second shot, so she's 1 for 2 on those. Eliana Bankafir and Cheyenne Ardona check in as well for Chaminade. Vanderklut over the half-court line, driving in. Michaela Vanderklut trying to get through, but charge called against her. Offensive foul gives the Chaminade Silver Swords the ball. That's foul number 2 against Vanderklut on the night. 22-19, Eagles clinging on to the 3-point lead. Destiny Castro up top for Chaminade. Dangerous scorer, still on the ball. Trying to find some options, guarded well by Fulcher. Gets it low to Ardona. Ardona with a move, goes up for 2, but no shot is the call from the ref. An offensive foul on Ardona gives the ball back to the Eagles. Freehoff to inbound. Into Timmerman. Full court press on as usual for Chaminade. That one tapped out of bounds. Last off of, I believe, Yayus for the Silver Swords. Eagles with 26 on the shot clock. Rochelle up top. Past Castro. Loops this one up to Wade Sanchez. Going to work down low. Wade Sanchez looking for a two. No good, but she is fouled. Eliana Gofier. Hope I'm pronouncing that one right. Called for the foul. So Wade Sanchez with 2 looks from the free throw line. First one painfully in and out of the rim. She'll get one more. Second look from Wade Sanchez. This one off the back of the rim and out. So 0 for 2 is Frankie Wade Sanchez. Still a 3-point ball game. Chaminade in possession. Castro guarded by Fulchers, going all the way. Destiny Castro gets that one to fall. First point from the floor on the night for the Chaminade leading scorer. Cuts it to a 1-point ball game. Foul here. Chaminade couldn't catch who committed it. Looks like the call's on number 33, Cheyenne Ardona. That is her second of the game, second of this quarter. Chaminade now with 4 team fouls in the corner, 1 away from putting the Eagles in the bonus. Rochelle pressured by Castro, gets this one away to Freeoff. Freeoff trying to dribble through. Foul called here. It looks like an offensive foul called. And it's against number 21, Frankie Wade Sanchez. Couldn't see it from here, but the refs spotted it. Grace Smith going to check in here for Wade Sanchez. An offensive foul off the ball, turns the ball over. Back to Chaminade. Castro up top. Hands it over to Yayus, driving in. Yayus' attempt no good. Freeoff with the board. Rochelle running the ball up the court. Twists around, gets it to Freeoff. Kicks it over to Fulcher. Now Rochelle. Rochelle forced to stop. Gets it low to Timmerman, driving baseline. Kicks it out to Grace Smith, looking for 3 just off the back of the rim. Battle for the rebound here. Last off Destiny Castro. It's Eagle basketball. Eagles gonna make a sub now, and it's number 24, Kara Ito. The lone senior on this Concordia Eagles women's basketball team, making her first appearance here on senior night. Eagles to inbound with a fresh 30 on the clock. Here's Timmerman. Send it into Ito. Guarded by Dean. Ito kicks it over to Smith. Now Freeoff. Kicks it over to Timmerman. Timmerman driving, has Ito, lays it for Smith. Smith thought about the shot. Instead is guarded there by Castro. It's tapped out of bounds. Eagles retain possession. Only 12 left on the shot clock. Timmerman gets it over to Ito. Ito driving, now backs out, gets it to Fulcher. Fulcher, 4 on the shot clock, forced to go up with it. Kennedy Fulcher can't get that one to fall. Castro on the other end for Chaminade. She's trying to go all the way. She floats that one up. It's no good, but she is fouled. It's Grace Smith called for the shooting foul, so Destiny Castro will head back to the free throw line. She made her first 2 attempts of the night. She has a chance to give Chaminade the lead here. 22-21 is the score. And the first one, no good. Little broadcaster jinx there, I guess. Still a chance to tie the game. And her second free throw is good. So we are tied at 22-all here with just over 5 minutes to play in quarter number 2. Ito gets it over the half-court line to Fulcher. She's trapped down there trying to find a pass. Loops this one over. But a foul called against the Eagles. Oh, check that. That's a timeout called by the Eagles. Full live here on Eagle TV. Concordia on the inbound to Fulcher. Now Ito right at half court, taking on Michaela Dean. Ito gets this one over to Timmerman. Now up top to Fulcher. Correction, Freoff. Ito over to Timmerman. Thought about a shot. Now trying to get down low to Fulcher. No good on the pass, though. Chaminade trying to break. Here's Yayus. Stopped there. Now pulling up for a long-range shot. No good. Rebound. Timmerman. Long ball looking for Freoff. That one no good. Destiny Castro with the interception. Now going all the way for two. Castro hits it and a foul. Kara Ito called for the offense. Castro back to the line. She's 3 for 4 on the night. She has one shot here. Jasmine Rochelle checks back into the game for Katie Timmerman. And Destiny Castro unable to complete the three-point play. That one's off the front of the rim. Scramble for the ball here as the Eagles trying to get through the pressure. Ultimately, it's Jasmine Rochelle away with it. She's going all the way, and she's fouled. She goes up for the layup. It's number 2 on Chaminade, Bankofear, called for the foul. Rochelle with 2 shots. She drains the first one as Diamond Carter checks back in for Chaminade. Second one from Rochelle is good as well. We're tied again at 24 all. Lifty, now Carter up top for Chaminade. She dribbles back, pulls for 3, no good. Ito with the rebound. Ito, it's to Rochelle, trying to break through the press again. Rochelle's over half court, gets it back to Ito. Ito to Fulcher. 16 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Good pass down low to Freoff, trying to get a shot off. She's called for an offensive foul. First foul of the night against Riley Freoff. Timmerman's going to check in now to replace Grace Smith. Both teams now in the bonus here in quarter number 2. 3 minutes, 41 seconds to play. Michaela Dean running the ball up the floor for Chaminade. Gets it over to Castro, now down low in the corner to Carter. Back up top, Yayus. Now Lifty. Lifty dribbling through. Tapped away from her, out of bounds. Remains Chaminade ball. 13 on the shot clock. Inbounded by Yayus to Carter. In the corner, taking another long 2 from that spot. That one no good. Looking for the rebound was Carter and Fulcher. Foul is called against the Eagles. Check that. Foul is called against Chaminade. It's going to be Eagles' free throw opportunity as Hunter Lifty was called for the foul in that scramble for the rebound. And with both teams in the bonus, that is going to send Riley Freoff to the line with 2 shots. So a break there for the Eagles. Freoff with a chance to give Concordia the lead. Ariana Blow ready to check back in for Chaminade. First one from Freoff is no good. Blow back into the game, as is Bankofear. Still 24 all. 3:18 to play in the first half. Second one from Freoff is good. Eagles up 25-24. Dean gets this one over to Bankofear. Now Blow up top for Chaminade, guarded by Freeoff. Sent down low to Destiny Castro. She goes up for two. She scores two and draws the foul. Kennedy Fulcher is called for the foul, her first of the ball game. It's a 26-25 Chaminade lead, and Castro with another free throw and makes it 27-25 Silver Swords. Press break on again. Rochelle over half court. Looking for options, has Fulcher. Fulcher looking for options now, has Freeoff. Freeoff dribbling up top. Looking down low to Fulcher. She has it, battling with three different Silver Swords down low, and Fulcher travels. It's the 13th turnover of the game for Concordia. Here's Michaela Dean for Chaminade. Now Bankafear up top to Destiny Castro. Looking for some space, cutting in. Back out to Bankafear. Over to Dean. Driving in on Timmerman. Dean going up for two, no good. Freeoff with the board. Ito gets it over to Timmerman. Back to Ito. There Ito trying to drive through. She'll draw a foul. Sephora Yayus called. That'll send Kara Ito to the line with two shots. First one for Kara Ito is in and out of the rim. Tough break there for the Eagles senior. Again, the lone senior on this Eagles squad, which is made up almost entirely of freshmen and sophomores, underclassmen, as Ito drains the second one, pulls Concordia back within one. Ito, the lone senior, and the lone junior on the team, number 2, Jenny Kwok. Destiny Castro again for Chaminade, drives in for two. She's getting hot, and she gives Chaminade a 3-point lead, 29-26, with 1:40 left to go in the second quarter. Fulcher, now Timmerman. High pressure here from Chaminade, leaving some space down low though, and Jasmine Rochelle's able to take advantage, fakes the three, drives baseline, lays it in for two, and the Chaminade lead is down to one. Castro again on the ball for Chaminade, going in. Destiny Castro, 2 more points. That's 14 on the night for her. 31-28, the Eagles trail. Fulcher over to Timmerman. Now Ito with some space to break through. Sends it up to Freeoff. Dribbling in, spins. Freeoff trying to get the shot off. Tapped away from her. Now Rochelle driving in. Gets it to Ito. Had some space. Opts to dribble. 9 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Tapped away from Fulcher. Eagles got to shoot quick. Fulcher driving in. Fulcher looking for 2 points. She'll have them. Chaminade lead is back down to 1. It's 31-30 with 33 seconds to play here in the first half. Castro guarded by Ito. Castro dribbling in. Keith Ito, hands up, stops the shot. Eagles have 20 seconds to break here, looking to go to halftime with the lead. Rochelle up top. 11 on the clock. Dribbling in now. Rochelle pulls up for a long two. Can't get it to fall. Battle for the rebound. Fulcher. And a jump ball is called with 0.6 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It is Eagles basketball. Cheyenne Ardona checks back in. Eagles looking for a quick catch and shoot play here with 0.6 on the clock. Sent in, Rochelle gets the shot off, but no good. Your Concordia Eagles women's basketball team taking on the Chaminade Silver Swords. Eagles trail by 1 as we restart play here in the third quarter. 31-30. Chaminade holds the advantage. And they're going to open up with a three-point look from Hunter Lifty. That one's no good. Rebounded by Freoff. Eagles looking for the win today to clinch a spot in the Pac West tournament. Here's Michaela Vanderklut going to work in the paint. Missed the first one, grabs her own board, puts away 2. And just like that, the Eagles are back on top, 32-31. Eagles definitely going to be working on taking care of the ball better in this second half. Turned the ball over 13 times in the first 2 quarters compared to Chaminade's 6. Chaminade only able to capitalize with 8 points off of those turnovers. The Eagles did the same. 8 points off of 6 Chaminade turnovers. Here, the defense steps up as Jasmine Rochelle gets a big block up top. And the shot clock expires. Turnover gives the ball to Concordia. Bad pass there from Timmerman. Chaminade able to steal it back. Here's Lifty up top looking for 3. That one air ball kept alive though by Chaminade, but tapped right to the hands of Vanderklut. She gets it over to Rochelle. Cross-court pass to Timmerman. Down low now to Freoff. Back up to Timmerman. Now Vanderklut running the show for the Eagles. She gets it to Fulcher. And a reaching foul there on number 3, Callie Benavente. First foul of the quarter. Vanderklut inbounding, gets it to Rochelle. Fresh 30 on the shot clock for Concordia. Timmerman. Screen from Freoff. Timmerman's driving. Gets it over to Rochelle in the corner. No shot there. She'll take a few dribbles, look for a new option. Rochelle driving now, and another foul called against Chaminade. No shot on the play. The foul goes against number 24, Sephora Yayus. That's her second of the game, team's second of the quarter. Eagles shooting over 50% from the field so far, 13 for 24. Chaminade only shooting 35%, so Eagles shooting more effectively. The ball went out of bounds. Refs are giving it to Chaminade. All the Concordia Eagles thought that took a tip off the inbound, but no, says the refs. It's Chaminade ball. Another turnover there for the Eagles. 15 now on the night. Those numbers in mind, it's not necessarily the problem of Chaminade scoring off of those turnovers. It's that it's given the Eagles less opportunities to shoot. As number 23, Lifty, tries to lift one into the basket there. That one's no good. Eagles on the board. Eagles shooting better than Chaminade, shooting more efficiently than Chaminade as well. They want to get as many offensive possessions as they can, just like that one where Michaela Vanderklut grabs 2 more points. Eagles up 34-31, 6 on the night now for Vanderklut. Talked about her, the leading scorer on the Eagles, going up tonight against Destiny Castro, leading scorer for Chaminade, both in the top 5 in points per game in the Pac West Conference. Castro has 14 on the night. Here's Lifty again on the shot for Chaminade, and again, no good. Softer pressure now from Chaminade as Rochelle runs the ball up the court and is called now for a double dribble. Another Eagle turnover there. Chaminade back in possession. Here's Diamond Carter up top for Chaminade. She's going to try to drive in and float one up for 2. In and out of the rim. Fulcher on the rebound. So again, Chaminade not able to capitalize on the Eagle turnover. Timmerman out to Freoff. Foul called here. That is going to be an offensive foul. Katie Timmerman is called for it. That's her first foul of the game. Chaminade again a chance to capitalize on an Eagle turnover. Here's Yayus, guarded by Freoff. Yayus is driving all the way. That one no good. Fulcher with the rebound. Timmerman driving all the way. Katie Timmerman, 2 points for her. Eagles up by 5. It's 36-31. We've got just over 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Benavente gives this one over to Castro. Destiny Castro going in on Timmerman. Pokes it out to Diamond Carter. Short range 2 for her is good. Eagles lead is cut to 3. Full court press is back on from Chaminade. Eagles looking to break out. Rochelle to Timmerman. Clock's ticking on getting the ball over the half-court line, and that is 10 seconds. Another turnover gives the ball back to Chaminade. Jordan Zader and Ariana Blow check back in for the blue jerseys. Callie Benavente up top with the ball, lays this one over to Castro. Castro guarded by Rochelle, screen set by Carter. Eagles running the zone, so now Vanderklut, guarding the Chaminade scorer. And she drives in and grabs 2 more points for her tally. Vanderklut gets this one across the court to Fulcher. Eagles trying to score quick here, left it up, looking for Freoff. Almost went out of bounds. She got it over to Rochelle, though, who drains the three-pointer. And the Eagles are back up by 4. 18 points now on the night for Jasmine Rochelle. That is a game high. No good for Chaminade. Vanderklut up the court to Fulcher. 2 more for the Eagles. 41-35. Concordia leads. We've got under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Michaela Dean ready to check back in for Chaminade. Here's Destiny Castro. Over to Benavente. Down low to Carter. Another mid-range 2. That one no good. Rochelle with the rebound. Rochelle past 1 defender. Past 2 to get it over half court. Fulcher up top for the Eagles. Kicks it low to Timmerman. Got space in the corner. She'll look for 3. That one no good. And it's going to bounce off the top of the backboard. And here's Zader. Over to Dean. Out to Castro. Thought about a 3 now. Driving in at the free throw line. Driving in again. Destiny Castro. 18 points on the night now for her. Cuts the Eagle lead to 4. Full court press back on from Chaminade. Eagles having trouble with it. Rochelle gets it over. But no. Refs call it back. 10 seconds. Rochelle has a word with the ref, then nods in agreement with the call. So the Eagles not going to fight that one. Constant pressure on the inbound from Chaminade, causing some problems for the Eagles here tonight. Zader driving in on Fulcher, trying to go behind her back, kicked it off her foot. Chaminade able to stay on the ball. Now Castro up top trying to take on Rochelle, forced to kick it out to Diamond Carter, taking the 3, no good. Vanderklut on the rebound. Rochelle now trying to break through the press, able to do so. Rochelle driving, steps back to Freoff. Thought about a shot, back up top to Fulcher, back down low to Freoff, going to work in the paint. But traveling called against Riley Freoff. Francesca Wade Sanchez checks back in for the Eagles. Fulcher makes away after what is now the 20th turnover of the game for the Eagles. 7 of those coming in this third quarter. Short range 2 from Ariana Blow is no good. Vanderklut with another rebound, and then she's fouled. Looks like it was, yes, Ariana Blow called for the foul, her first of the game. 3 team fouls for Chaminade in the quarter. Vanderklut up court to Freehoff. Lays this one over to Rochelle. 20 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Rochelle trying to get it to Wade Sanchez, but called for an offensive foul. Not exactly nodding in agreement with that call this time. It's chaminade ball. First foul on the night for Jasmine Rochelle. Carter. Chaminade still trailing by 4. She kicks it up to Lifty. Lifty's driving, pulling up for 2 off the front of the rim. Carter with the rebound, though, goes back up and grabs 2 more for the Silver Swords. She has 11 points on the night, second most for the blue jerseys. Vanderklut, after the Eagles break out of the press, she gets over to Rochelle, takes a step, looking for 3. Jasmine Rochelle. 3-pointer from her restores the Eagles' 5-point lead. It's 44-39 with a minute and a half to go here in quarter number 3. Now Zader trying to drive in for Chaminade, denied by Grace Smith. Eagles basketball. Talking with the ref real quick. No foul was called there. Just came out of bounds off the Chaminade player. Smith inbounds to Vanderklut. Press back on by Chaminade. Smith to Vanderklut. Up court to Rochelle. Now off to Smith, who puts it down low to Freehoff. Going up for 2. She's denied. Chaminade trying to break. Zine. Now Lifty. Over to Zader. Zader driving in. Rochelle defending. A foul is called against Concordia Eagles. That one's on number 21, Wade Sanchez. That's her 3rd foul of the game. Katie Timmerman subs on for the Eagles in place of Rochelle. 3 fouls for Wade Sanchez leads the team. Inbound underneath the Chaminade basket. Blow gets it to Carter, who takes the long 3. That one off the rim. And then Timmerman trying to shield that ball out of bounds is called for a foul. Eagles not happy at all with that call. It's the 2nd foul of the game on Katie Timmerman. Chaminade will get a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock with 59 seconds left in the quarter. Quick shot from Ariana Blow. She hits the 3. 44-42, the Eagles lead. Smith up court to Wade Sanchez, trying to go all the way. Francesca Wade Sanchez puts 2 in for Concordia. Here's Lifty. Over to Dean. Trying to get it to Carter. Vanderklut defending well. Now Freehoff on Carter. Bad pass from Carter down low. Turns the ball over. Eagles in possession. 28.1 seconds left in the quarter, so shot clock is off. Eagles trying to get the last possession and last shot of this 3rd quarter. Here's Freehoff. Kind of caught between 2 minds there, whether to try to drive in and score or chew more time. Eagles ultimately able to chew more time. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Timmerman driving in. Going up for 2. Katie Timmerman sinks 2 points for the Eagles. Chaminade trying to run up the floor and get something out of these dying seconds, but no, Eagles don't let them get the shot off. Concordia with possession to start this 4th quarter. Vanderklut inbound, hoops it up to Timmerman. Eagles looking to hold on to this 6-point lead and clinch the 6th and final berth in the Pac West Conference Tournament, but that pass out of bounds. Another turnover by the Eagles gives the ball back to Chaminade. Benavente over to Castro, open for 3, too short. Timmerman on the rebound. Timmerman guarded now by Yayus. Gets this one back over to Grace Smith. Down low, Freehoff had trouble handling the pass, takes a dribble and is called out of bounds. Benavente bringing it up for Chaminade. Here's Castro, guarded by Timmerman. Smooth pass there by Castro, down low to Lifty. She grabs 2 points for Chaminade, and it's a 4-point ball game. Smith breaking through the press, up to Freeoff, looping that one up. That one's tapped out of bounds by Chaminade. Timmerman gets this one into Vanderklut up top, open for three. Michaela Vanderklut too strong on the three ball. Benavente, no look pass over to Carter, too short on her 2-point attempt. And then running in for the rebound was Carter. Vanderklut had it clean, and Carter commits her, let's see here, 3rd foul of the game. First one of the quarter for either team. Timmerman. Softer pressure now from Chaminade. It's Freeoff up top. Eagles rotating well. Timmerman now in the corner. Going back up top, kicked away from her. Destiny Castro breaking for Chaminade. Wade Sanchez chasing her back down. No good shot for Chaminade there. Good defense in transition by the Eagles. Now trying to go the other way. Timmerman too strong on the layup, but Freeoff goes up, grabs 2, and a foul. Callie Benavente called for the swing in at Freeoff, who sank the layup, now heads to the line to complete the 3-point play. One for 2 from the line so far tonight. Make that 2 for 3. 51-44. Eagles up by 7. Fulcher ready to come back into the game for Concordia. Here it's Castro up top for Chaminade. Playing 1-2 with Castro. Now it's over to Lifty. Taking on Vanderklut. Lifty passes out to Benavente. Eagles defense keeping them on the perimeter here. Now Yayus trying to drive in on Timmerman. Offensive foul called on Sephora Yayus, the 3rd of the game against her. Eagles basketball as Fulcher checks back in for Freeoff. Ariana Blow checks back in for Chaminade. She replaces Yayus. Inbound to Timmerman, gets it up to Smith, and Smith is fouled right at half court by Destiny Castro. It's the 2nd foul of the game for the Chaminade leading scorer. Castro with 18 on the night for Chaminade. Lifty with 14 and Carter with 11. Vanderklut on the ball now. Tapped away from her. Carter trying to break with it. Lost track of it though. Now there's a scrum for the ball at half court. It's going to be a jump ball. And possession will go to Chaminade. Jasmine Rochelle leading the Eagles in scoring tonight with 21. Fulcher with 10. Vanderklut with 6. And Timmerman with 7. Shot clock is reset here. Refs talking over that point. It's now inbounded. Chaminade. Benavente on the ball for them. Gives it over to Castro. Here's Lifty up top. Now Blow trying to drive in. Fulcher with the block. That one's out of bounds. Last off the Eagles. Benavente inbounding. Whips it up top to Castro. Looking for options. Castro driving in on Timmerman. Smith there in defense as well. Offensive rebound by Blow for Chaminade. She goes up and is then fouled. Katie Timmerman called for the foul. 3 personal fouls for Katie Timmerman now on the night. Ariana Blow heads to the line with 2 shots. 7:04 left in regulation here, as Blow's first made free throw cuts the Eagles' lead to 6. 51-45, Concordia leads. Again, looking to clinch a postseason berth, the 6th and final seed in the Pac West Conference Tournament. Wade Sanchez bringing it up for Concordia. Sends it back to Timmerman. Now Fulcher up top. Driving to her right, kicks it back to Wade Sanchez. Driving in, Wade Sanchez tapped away by Castro, but Sanchez recovered, goes up for 2, just too short. Rebounded by Blow. Castro looking for options, has Blow. Blow driving, going up for 2, a bit too heavy on the shot. Vanderklut and Wade Sanchez almost colliding, going for the rebound. Wade Sanchez ultimately came down with it. Wade Sanchez, room to work, drives in, trying to kick it out for Timmerman. That pass is intercepted. Long ball now, up to Castro, going up for 2. Destiny Castro grabs 2 more for Chaminade. She has 20 on the night. Freeoff, ready to come back into the game for Concordia. Vanderklut bringing it up. Tapped away from her. Destiny Castro, long ball again up to the Chaminade leading scorer. She lays it in. Back live here on Eagle TV. Concordia to inbound. Pressure on once again from Chaminade. Vanderklut up to Freeoff. Gets it over half court and now hands it back to Jasmine Rochelle. Over to Timmerman. Vanderklut. Eagles rotating through. Fulcher now looking for an option. Down low to Vanderklut. It's battled away from her, but out of bounds by Castro. Mentioned earlier, we were keeping an eye on the Castro versus Vanderklut matchup. 2 of the leading scorers in the Pac West Conference. Here's Freeoff trying to loop up 2 points. No good. Battle for the rebound here. Fulcher ultimately gets on it. And a timeout called by the Eagles. Should be a fun finish here. Vanderklut to inbound. Again, 1 second on the shot clock. Up to Fulcher. Tapped away from her, though. Chaminade in possession. Blow. Down low to Castro. Castro slowing things down now for Chaminade. It's up top to Diamond Carter. Pass down low, looking for Benavente. Check that, that's looking for Lifty, and a jump ball called as Freeoff was there to battle. And the possession arrow gives the ball back to Concordia. Vanderklut into Timmerman, and back to Vanderklut. Quick pass up to Rochelle. Eagles break through the press. Fulcher down low to Freeoff, who's called for a travel. Turnover gives the ball back to Chaminade. That is the 29th turnover committed by the Eagles tonight. Destiny Castro up top for Chaminade. Now Carter, guarded by Rochelle, trying to drive in. Carter going up for 2. It's no good, but she's fouled by Rochelle. Concordia faithful not happy with the call. Diamond Carter at the line for Chaminade with her first 2 free throws of the ball game. First one is off the front of the rim, no good. Eagles catch a break there, leading this game by 2, 51-49, with 4:40 left to play. Second shot from Carter is good, so it's a 1-point ball game as this one heads down to the wire. Bad pass from Vanderklut. Eagles got to get it over half court quick. Bad pass again. Chaminade in possession. Another turnover by the Eagles. Blow. Trying to get that one up top. Timmerman cut it out, is now rushing down the floor. Timmerman, layup no good. Chaminade trying to corral the ball here. Able to do so. It's Lifty up top. Over to Benavente. Now Zader. Over to Carter. driving in. Diamond Carter going up for two, no good, but is fouled again. Check that, no. Diamond Carter commits the foul. It's an offensive foul against Chaminade. Big break for the Eagles there. Fourth foul of the game for Carter. And the Eagles will have the basketball. Scoreboard here in the C Arena is showing 51 all. That is not correct. It's 51-50. The Eagles still lead. Smith with some time on the ball, trying to get it through to Vanderklut. Foul here called against Chaminade. Send Vanderklut to the line. Eagles now in the bonus. Vanderklut, first free throws of the night for her, and the first one clangs off the back of the rim. Second look, that one is good, so Eagles are back up by two. It's 52-50. And now a timeout is going to be called by Chaminade. Chaminade inbound, they have 25 on the shot clock. Carter gets it in to Benavente. Over to Castro. Up top, guarded by Smith. And now free off as the ball is sent over to Lifty. Benavente. Castro up top, driving in on free off. Castro floating up two, no good. Battle for the rebound. Rochelle's on it. Jasmine Rochelle driving for the Eagles. Going to go all the way. Jasmine Rochelle puts two more on the board. She has 23 on the night to lead the game. Carter, other end, chalking up a big three, airballs it, but a foul here called after the play. Foul was called against the Eagles' number 3, Riley Freeoff. 2 fouls on the night for her. It's a 54-50 Concordia lead. Chaminade inbounding. Over to Bankofear in the corner, and she hits a three ball to cut the Eagle lead down to 1. Bad pass by Timmerman. Eagles turn it over again. Chaminade back on the ball, now down by 1. Castro. Guarded now by Freeoff. Castro trying to drive in, going up for two. It's no good, but she is fouled. Freeoff the culprit. Third foul of the night on the Eagles' number 3. And Castro will head to the line with a chance to put Chaminade on top for the first time since just before the end of the second quarter. Chaminade's last lead at 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They led 31-30 at the time. First one from Castro is good. So we have a tie ball game, 54 all here. 2 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in regulation. It's now 31 turnovers on the night for Concordia as Castro drains the second free throw as well. Chaminade back on top, 55-54. Eagles break through the press. Rochelle taking it all the way. Jasmine Rochelle is the hot hand for the Eagles. She has 2 more, and the Eagles are back up by 1. Blow down low for Chaminade. She scores a 2. Chaminade again on top. And now a foul called as well on the shot against Rochelle. Couldn't see it from here. But Blow will head to the line with 1 free throw. Bad break for the Eagles. Blow's free throw is good. Chaminade up by 2. Vanderklut into Fulcher. Trying to get it across to a teammate. Intercepted by Chaminade. That's Bankofear. She lays it in, and Chaminade's up by 4. Another bad pass by the Eagles. Castro goes up for 2. Chaminade up by 6. A minute 57 to play here in Irvine. Vanderklut dribbling through, now called for a double dribble. Another turnover by the Eagles. Correction, it was a carryover. And just like that, the Eagles are down by 6, and Chaminade has possession. Ball's inbounded to Castro. She's content to just hold it. Shot clock at 15. Castro still on the ball, guarded by Timmerman. 10 on the shot clock now. Castro driving to her right, going in now, floating up 2. It's good, and a foul. Rochelle called for it. 4th of the game for her. Castro has 28 points on the night, and another free throw. Eagles now trail by 8. Make that a 9. Check that. No basket. Lane violation by Chaminade. A break for the Eagles. They need to dig deep now. They're down by 8 with a minute 27 to play. Timmerman, Vanderklut chucking it up court to Freehoff. Tapped out of bounds by Castro. It's a 9-0 Chaminade run in the last minute or so. Freehoff up for 2 and fouled. Eagles need to score and score quick. They did it there through Freehoff. She grabs 2, and she'll have a free throw. It's a 6-point game now, 64-58. Freehoff is 2 for 3 from the line tonight, and now she's 3 for 4. Eagles down by 5, minute 16 to play. Smith in defense is called for a foul. Concordia bench livid with the call. Smith can't believe it. Chaminade in the bonus. It's going to be 2 shots for the Silver Swords. Ariana Blow to take these shots. She's 3 for 5 from the line on the night. Only a 43.5% shooter from the line all season. She clanks the first one off the front of the rim. Eagles looking to be ready for a rebound. Second one is good. Back to a 6-point game. Chaminade still on the full court press. Freehoff. Timmerman up to Smith. Now low, Rochelle looking for 2. Jasmine Rochelle has 2 more. 4-point ball game with a minute to go here in Irvine. Castro on the ball for Chaminade. Over half court. Pressured by Rochelle. And Rochelle is called for the foul. That is the 5th foul of the game for Jasmine Rochelle. And she is out of the contest. Rochelle leaves with 27 points on 11 for 13 shooting. A huge loss for the Eagles. Destiny Castro at the line with 2 shots. The first one from Castro is good. 66-61. Chaminade leads by 5. Second one from Castro, no good. Vanderklut on the rebound. 5-point game. Eagles need to move here. Pass by Timmerman, almost cut out. Smith gets it up to Wade Sanchez. Lofts it over to Vanderklut. Space for a 3. Vanderklut, no. But a foul called against Destiny Castro. What a turn of events here as Vanderklut has 3 huge free throws here. 42.9 seconds to play. The first one from Vanderklut is good. 4-point ball game. Second one good as well. 3-point ball game. Third shot for Vanderklut off the front of the rim, rebounded by chaminade. And a timeout called immediately by the Silver Swords. So Vanderklut good on 2 of the final 3 games. They face all 3 Hawaii schools on the road next week. Steal by Wade Sanchez on the inbound. She's driving now, lays it back to Freehoff, to Smith. Vanderklut now up top. Over to Timmerman, contested 3, too heavy. Freehoff on the rebound to Timmerman. Vanderklut for 3, off the rim. Freehoff on the rebound, and a timeout call on for the Eagles with Timmerman, who inbounds up top to Vanderklut. Now Timmerman up top, looking for the 3-point chance. Vanderklut with some space. Shot is blocked. Castro has it for chaminade. Freehoff reaches in for the foul. 11.1 seconds remaining. Destiny Castro is going to head to the line with a chance to all but finish this ball game. Eagles had the shot they were looking for. Vanderklut with the ball, but one of the chaminade Silver Swords got a hand to it. Castro sinks the first free throw. 4-point game with 11 seconds to play. Second free throw is no good, and Blow gets the rebound for chaminade. Chaminade gets an offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Blow now heads to the line with 2 shots, and chaminade up by 4. First one is good. Second shot for Blow, no good. Wade Sanchez on the rebound. Eagles have to score in a hurry. Smith over to Vanderklut, chucks one up. No good. The buzzer is going to sound here, and the chaminade